So there was a guy in Georgia who decided that he was going to plant some bombs. Now, why was he going to do that? Not because according to him, not because he wanted to blow people up, but because he wanted to show people about the real dangers of Muslims. Wait, is he Muslim? No, he's not. Interesting. So let's find out what this guy's about. Talking Points Memo has a story. A man who described himself as a patriot, of course, confessed to placing homemade bombs in a Georgia park to help people realize that this type of activity could happen anywhere. Yeah, it could happen anywhere if you plant the bombs. Okay. So it's a guy by the name of Michael Conrade Sibley. He's from Marietta, Georgia. Documents filed in the case said that Sibley built improvised explosive devices and left 2 of them in a backpack on November 4th at the Vickery Creek Park in Georgia. So, I mean, these things, they're real bombs. They could explode, they could kill people. Luckily, they didn't in this case, but a lot of people could have been hurt. So what the hell is this guy thinking? He said he purchased the backpack at a garage sale, and according to the documents, wrote the name Mina Kodari inside the backpack because he said it looked foreign. You see how a guy I made up, Mina Kodori, I don't know, just pick a foreign sounding name, you know, could blow people up. But there is no Mina Kodari, and they weren't going to blow anybody up. You were. Okay, so along with the bomb, Sibley put printouts of the Atlanta Falcons schedule as well as public transportation timetables and the locations of Marcus Jewish centers into the backpack because he thought officials would see those as soft targets. So not only are you going to make a foreign sounding name, but you're going to say that they're targeting Jewish centers. Great. Well, I can see how now this problem could happen anywhere, where horribly twisted, racist right-wingers can pretend to be foreigners who hate Jews and place bombs where they kill innocent civilians. Interesting. Now, in case you were not convinced yet that he was trying to pretend to be a Muslim, well, Sibley told agents he also placed a copy of the Quran and a book titled The Rape of Kuwait in the bag. So his plan is we'll build some bombs, explode them, maybe some people die, they blame it on the Muslims, and then they extra inflammatory stuff of they're going to hit football stadiums and so create general panic, fear, and terror, and they're going to hit Jewish centers. They're also anti-Semitic on top, so you see how this could happen anywhere. No, it couldn't have happened unless you planted it. So it didn't happen. It didn't happen in Georgia. A Muslim person didn't do that. You did that. Okay, all right. Finally, Sibley said he placed the bombs in the park because he's a patriot. He said he regretted that people weren't paying attention to what was going on in the world. Well, the thing they weren't paying attention to was you making the bombs. Okay, but actually you're even wrong about that because they were and you got caught. So, I mean, leave it to yet another idiot who's clearly a case of domestic terrorism, who's a terrorist, who then would like to blame Muslims for being terrorists while he's doing the terrorizing, while he's building the bombs and placing them where they can get people killed. Patriot. This is your definition of a patriot? Isn't that amazing that in their twisted world, a real patriot would kill fellow civilians in order to frame Muslims and turn all the population against one another? That's what a patriot would do? Maybe that's a right-wing definition of a patriot. Certainly not mine.